Joe, I've always felt a little awkward talking to my cousins from the UK. I mean, they're super nice, but sometimes I feel like I don't know what to say.
Oh, Rumi, I used to avoid phone calls with my aunt from Canada because I didn't want to mess up my grammar. It's not even that she corrects me, it's just that pressure, you know?
Yes, it's that tiny voice in your head that says, don't sound weird, don't say something wrong. But the thing is, they don't expect us to be perfect. Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast, where we dive into real-life English learning situations with a light heart and helpful tips. I'm Rumi, English learner just like many of you, trying to get better every day.
I'm Joe, your friendly co-host. I grew up bilingual, and I've had my fair share of awkward conversations in English, even though I speak it well. So if you've ever felt nervous talking to your English-speaking relatives, today's episode is for you.
We're talking all about how to communicate better with your foreign relatives, especially native English speakers. Whether it's over a family Zoom call, at a wedding, or just chatting in a group message, we've got some helpful tips and phrases for you.
All right, let's start with something simple. Why do we get nervous talking to relatives who speak native English?
For me, it's the fear of being judged. Like, what if they think I'm not smart because my English isn't perfect?
Exactly, but here's the truth. Most native speakers aren't grammar experts. They don't even notice small mistakes. They care more about connection than correctness.
That's a really important point. We focus so much on our English being right that we forget the goal is just to connect.
And because they're family, the good news is they want to connect with you too.
Yeah, it's not a job interview. You don't have to be formal. In fact, being too formal might make things awkward.
So let's talk about mindset. First, don't aim for perfection. Aim for clarity and warmth.
Yes, use simple words, smile on video calls, and just be natural. People respond to energy more than vocabulary.
Totally. Second tip, get comfortable with small talk. Native English speakers love small talk, especially family members.
Oh yes, how have you been? What have you been up to? How's the weather over there? These are magic starter questions.
And they open the door for longer, more meaningful conversations.
Right? And even if the conversation stays light, that's fine. You're building connection, and here's another mindset tip. It's okay to ask for help or clarification, like saying, sorry, can you say that again more slowly? Or what does that word mean?
Exactly, it shows that you care about understanding, not pretending.
That's so true. Actually, sometimes when I ask, they're like, oh, I never thought about that word before.
All right, let's jump into some practical stuff. We've divided useful phrases into 3 situations: starting a conversation, keeping it going, and ending it smoothly.
Starting a conversation. Hey, it's so good to see you. It's been a while. How have you been? I saw your photos on Instagram, looked amazing. And if you're messaging, hey cousin, just wanted to say hi. How's everything going? I was thinking of you, how's life in Texas? Keeping the conversation going. That sounds fun. Tell me more. Really, I've never heard of that before. What's that like? And if you get stuck, ask a question. What do you usually do on weekends? Do you like your job? Any travel plans coming up? Ending a conversation. It was really nice talking to you. Let's catch up again soon. Say hi to everyone for me.
Yeah, these phrases are simple, friendly, and they show that you care.
And if you mess up a word or grammar, just smile and keep going. No one's keeping score.
Exactly. Confidence beats correctness.
Let's do a little role play. I'll be myself and you be my cousin from Australia, okay, Joe?
Sure, why not? Hey Rumi, long time no see.
Hey, yeah, it's been a while. How have you been?
Pretty good. Work's been hectic, but I went surfing last weekend. That was awesome.
Surfing? Wow, I've never tried it. Was it hard?
At first, yeah, but once you catch a wave, it's so fun. What about you? What's new?
Just working and studying English. I've been watching Netflix in English a lot.
Nice. What shows?
I just finished Stranger Things. It's kind of spooky, but cool.
Love that show. We should watch something together online sometime.
That sounds great.
Gotta go now, but really good to chat.
You too. Say hi to everyone for me. See, learners, how easy is this?
Okay, let's move on to something trickier: family gatherings and group chats. These can be overwhelming.
Oh, totally. You've got like 10 people talking at once, different accents, inside jokes.
Yeah, and it's easy to feel left out or unsure when to speak. So here's tip number 1. Don't try to understand every word, just focus on the general idea.
That really helped me during a wedding last year. I couldn't catch every sentence, but I smiled, nodded, and joined in when I could.
Exactly, and if someone asks you something directly, take a moment to breathe, then respond. It's okay to say, sorry, can you repeat that?
Or even, I'm still learning English. Can you speak a bit slower? People are usually kind and patient.
Another great strategy is to ask open-ended questions, like how do you all know each other? Or what do you guys usually do at family get-togethers?
That way, you shift the spotlight off yourself and get them talking.
And in group chats, don't feel pressured to reply instantly. Take your time reading messages. You can react with emojis or reply to just one message at a time.
I like that. I often send a voice message if I don't feel like typing easier to express tone and emotion.
Totally, voice messages can actually help build stronger bonds. Plus, hearing your voice makes it more personal.
And if you're not sure how to say something, just say it simply, like, I miss you all. Or, this photo is so funny. The goal is connection, not perfection. Joe, one thing that confuses me sometimes is the cultural stuff. Like, I never know if I'm being too direct or too quiet when I talk to my English-speaking relatives.
Oh yeah, cultural differences can make a big impact even more than language sometimes. For example, in North America and Australia, being direct is totally okay, even expected, but in some cultures, that can feel rude.
Right? Like, I once told my cousin from the US, you look tired, just as a way of showing care. And she got a little offended.
Yeah, that could be misunderstood. A better way might be, are you feeling okay today, or long day?
Makes sense? And what about jokes? I feel like I don't always get the humor.
Humor is super cultural. British humor, for example, is really sarcastic and dry. American humor can be more exaggerated and playful. It's okay if you don't get every joke, just smile or laugh lightly. Or say, oh, I'm still learning those kinds of jokes.
Sometimes I just say, wait, was that a joke? And we all laugh about it.
That's perfect. It shows you're engaged, not confused.
What about slang? Like, one of my cousins said something was sick and I thought someone was actually ill.
Oh yeah, slang can totally throw you off. Sick in slang means awesome. Same with lit, dope, or fire.
And they change so fast. I learn a new one and then it's already old.
Yep, best thing to do is just ask. Say, what does that mean? Or I've never heard that expression before. People love explaining, slung it makes them feel cool.
True. And I guess I can also write these down to review later.
Definitely. Keep a little slang notebook, or even a note on your phone.
What about jokes or sarcasm that don't translate well?
You can always say, sorry, I'm not sure I understood, can you explain? Most people are happy to repeat or reword it.
I once laughed at something just to be polite, then realized it was kind of dark humor.
That happens. No shame in saying, that went over my head. What did you mean?
Okay, so let me summarize. Cultural awareness. Asking questions, staying curious, and not being afraid to admit when we don't get it.
Perfectly said. That's how you grow and connect at the same time.
All right, I'm feeling more confident already.
That's the goal.
Joe, I feel like it's easier to talk about the weather or food, but much harder when conversations get deeper, like when people ask how I really feel about something.
Yeah, totally. Talking about emotions or opinions in a second language can feel risky. You want to express yourself well, but you're afraid of being misunderstood.
Exactly. Like one time I said, I feel weird about that, but I meant uncomfortable or unsure, not strange.
That's a great example. Even small word choices can change the whole meaning. But it's okay to pause and explain. I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about it.
So it's good to have backup words like saying I feel unsure or I'm still thinking about it.
Yes, and also practice saying things like, that's interesting, I've never thought of it that way. I agree with you, or I see your point, but I feel differently. Honestly, that made me feel a little uncomfortable.
Oh, I like that last one. It's honest, but still polite.
Exactly, and when you want to share something personal, it helps to start with, can I tell you something personal? I've never really shared this, but this might sound silly, but...
That makes the listener feel included in. It gives me space to explain without pressure.
And if you're ever unsure how to describe a feeling, use comparisons. Like, it felt like I was lost, or it was like a heavy cloud in my mind.
Ooh, that sounds like poetry.
Language learners are often great at metaphor. Use it to your advantage.
One more thing, sometimes I don't want to answer deeply. It's like, I'm not ready, or I don't want to share everything.
That's totally fine. You can say, I'd rather not talk about that right now. That's a bit personal, but I appreciate you asking. I'm still working through how I feel.
So it's not about saying everything, it's about knowing how to say what you want.
Exactly. Boundaries and honesty make conversations better, not worse.
I'm really learning how to be both polite and real in English.
And that's powerful. That's what makes your voice clear and authentic.
Joe, can we talk about embarrassing moments? 'Cause I've had so many.
Oh yeah, same. Making mistakes is part of the journey. I once told my British uncle, I'm boring, when I meant I'm bored. Totally different meaning.
I once said I'm full of sheep instead of I'm full of sleep.
That's amazing. And honestly, these moments make the best stories and the best teachers.
But how do you bounce back? Like in the moment.
First, just laugh at yourself. Smile and say, oops, wrong word. Or even joke. Still learning, still dangerous.
I love that. Humor makes everything easier.
Totally. And if the other person laughs too, that's connection. You turned a mistake into a memory.
I pause Netflix and write down phrases I like. Then I try saying them out loud. Okay, what about learning hacks? What's helped you the most?
Listening a lot. Podcasts, music, TV shows, especially with subtitles. You learn how real people speak.
I pause Netflix and write down phrases I like. Then I try saying them out loud.
Perfect. Another hack: practice speaking to yourself. Like narrate your day in English. Now I'm making coffee.
I do that too. Feels silly at first, but it really works.
Also, voice messages. Send short ones to friends. It builds confidence and fluency.
And you get used to your own voice in English. I mean, that helps a lot.
Here's another one: learn in chunks. Don't memorize words one by one. Learn phrases like, I'm not sure yet, or let me think about it.
Yeah, because that's how people really speak.
Exactly, and celebrate progress, not perfection.
I love that. Every awkward moment is actually proof that I'm trying.
And that's what matters most.